on your favorite brands. Okay, so what we're gonna do this morning is morning here. So what we're gonna do this morning is we're going to quickly introduce ourselves, and then we're gonna watch a short video on the brief history of content marketing, right? Like how companies push their products to the public. Okay? Um, Okay. And then, sorry, we have to make sure to turn off our microphones in case we have like crazy noisy backgrounds. After that, after we watch this video, I'll ask you guys some questions about it. And then we're going to answer questions about our main goal. Okay. So let's go down our list and let's talk to Hugo. So, Hugo and everybody else, of course, I want you to tell me your name, where you're from, and where you live, as well as what magazines or, of course, like public, notifications, like what public magazines or newspapers do you like to read?
Okay, thank you. My name is Hugo. Hi, I'm from Mexico. I live here in Mexico City. Here in Mexico is too early. It's like 5 or 6 a.m. But it works for me because my job and the magazines that are here in Mexico. It's like I mean, well, I think like in every country. For example, um, magazines um, about people, about information, political information, about IT information. No? But there are a lot of magazines of different subjects.
Yeah, and which one do you follow? Which one do you read?
Well, I like one that talk about leadership and talent and human resources because my job is about that, about human resources.
Okay.
The magazine's name is It's More.
Okay, yeah, there's like you said, there's a magazine for every, like subculture, right? Yeah, and every topic, everything. Thank you so much for sharing, Hugo. And thank you. It is 6 a.m. here too, so thank you for waking up so early with us. All right, guys, so let's hear from Nantana. Hello, Nantana.
Yes. My name is, please call me Boom. Is my nickname. Yes, I'm from Bangkok. I live in Bangkok. So I respond for human resource development, like Google, I think.
Okay.
So my magazines I read from the Twitter and online, not in the newspaper. So I like read about the fashion, the stylish, for develop myself to create my dress, something like that.
Yeah, I can tell you're into fashion and like style. You look very nice today, so I can tell that's something that like that you care about, that you're into. Yeah, and so yeah, definitely because of social media, most people follow. The word I was thinking about were publications, right? Like articles and writing. So most people follow publications online, right? She follows all her magazines on Twitter and like Instagram and things like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Boom. And let's hear from Trong. Hello, Trong. Welcome to class.
Yes, hello teacher and everyone. My name is Trung. I'm from Vietnam. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. And about a magazine or newspaper I like to read. I think I don't have any name because I never read the magazine or newspapers because
Okay.
I'm busy with my business and I don't have to time for reading. And now on my time I focus on learning English. Now, yes,
You said learning illness?
English, yeah,
ILLNESS.
yeah, English. Now I learning,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Good. Yeah, when you are very focused, sometimes you don't have the leisure time, right?
yes.
To do like those kinds of activities. For sure, I get it. Thank you for sharing. And let's hear from Hoa. Hello, Hoa.
Hello, teachers. I'm from Vietnam. I live in Hanoi City, and I often read several magazines like the New York Times, uh, which come out each year each day, and but however the majority of magazines I often spend time to reading from online uh, online live people. Yes,
Okay,
and
right.
I also spend a lot of time for reading the morality book for to prepare my IELTS exam. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so you're definitely following things based on your needs in terms of interest, right? So, yeah, good. One quick thing to remember: you said I'm live in Vietnam, right? And we want to remember that I'm is I am, right? And so it would either be I live in Vietnam or I am living in Vietnam. We have to say the living if we say I'm. Okay, very good. Thank you, friend. And let's hear from Yasmin, and then we'll look into our video. Okay, Yasmin, hey there. Can you tell us about yourself?
Hi, Courtney. My name is Yasmin. I'm from Espírito Santo, Brazil, and I work in a library.
Wow, so you see many publications.
Yes, I don't like too much magazines. I like books and newspapers a little more. I read online publications like G1 is a online newspaper in my country, and in my town I have Gazeta Online too. Is a newspaper. I like too much newspapers than magazines.
So we can say instead I like newspapers more than, not too much. We would say I like newspapers more than magazines.
More than magazines.
Yes, hold on, I'm typing it too. And tell me, what do you mean like a one-line newspaper? Like Twitter? Like or do you mean like the headline?
Is a website.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because you said for example, I like G1, and G1 is a one-line newspaper. So
Yes.
I have to. So the way that I figured one line means, it means like headlines, right? Like news article titles, right? Like the name of this article in the newspaper. But maybe I have to look it up. All right, thank you guys, and let's head right over to our video, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. All right. So a brief history of content marketing.
As early as 1895, John Deere, the tractor manufacturer, published a magazine called The Furrow to provide farmers with tips on how to be more profitable. The magazine was a great success in building the brand and is still in circulation today in 12 languages and 60 countries with over 1.2 million copies in circulation.
Okay, and so we'll watch it one more time. It's really short, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Okay.
As early as 1895, John Deere, the tractor manufacturer, published a magazine called The Furrow to provide farmers with tips on how to be more profitable. The magazine was a great success in building the brand and is still in circulation today in 12 languages and 60 countries with over 1.2 million copies in circulation.
All right, guys. So let's hear from Hoa. So Hoa, can you describe this video to me? What was the woman speaking about?
I think the woman speaking about history of content marketing of a type of marketing. I don't know about the whole the name of marketing.
So the machine.
Machine, yeah.
Yeah, right. So describe what is content marketing. Like, what did the tractor company is John Deere, and so what did John Deere do in order to market their tractors?
The founder of marketing sent how about to make a great brand.
Yeah, exactly, right? So they made this magazine in order to, and they sold over 1.2 million copies at that time, and they did it to provide farmers tips, right? And a tip is an advice on how to be more profitable, and of course, being more profitable, being more profitable in 1895 in this year was very important, right? Because most people had much land for farming, right? Excuse me. Let's hear from Hugo. Hugo, do you think this was a good strategy for John Deere to promote their business in this way?
Well, I think that it was a good strategy because John Deere planned to, I don't know, maybe planned to sell more tractors and more machines, and of course he wanted to help the farmers, but also he wanted to sell more machines to make his company successful.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very smart strategy, right? Certain companies are founded by different types of content marketing, right? Like in America, the idea like macaroni and cheese is a very American food, and it was founded really by accident. It wasn't like something that they had planned, right? So it was back in, I think, the World War II, like during our World War II era, people were giving out powdered cheese, like the powder. And of course, it was not selling. It was not a popular product. And so they were like, okay, so what can we do to, one, get rid of this product that we have, and two, sell more of something else? So they just attached the powder to a box of macaroni, and people tried it, and voila, it became like a really big thing. So different companies find different tools in terms of marketing to customers to really promote their brand. Let's ask Yasmin. So Yasmin is a librarian, and of course she reads up on different things, right? So Yasmin, tell us, how do you think companies build their brands today, right? This was in 1895, and this company decided to put out a magazine, right? And so, how do you think companies today are building their brands like John Deere did?
Sorry, the last words I don't understand.
Like John Deere, right? The company is John Deere. So, like this company, how do you think companies today are marketing their content?
I think the organizations today building our brands with liberal contents. It's an idea that have to more more liberal because in 1895 was more conservative. Information is was more conservative, and today have to more more openly.
Okay, yeah, right. So I think, yeah, you can say like more open, more liberal. Another word to say is more like free thinking, right? More liberated sense of marketing. Sure. Let's ask.
Yes.
Let's ask Boom. Boom. Same question, right? So you're on Twitter. You're on social media. So how are companies marketing their product, their brands today, right? So, for example, John Deere promoted their company through this magazine. They're like, hey guys, here are tips on how to plant your next crop, and you should use John Deere machines to help you. So, how do you think companies today are doing what John Deere did? How are companies marketing their materials, their brands?
Yes. Now with develop.
Boom, boom. Who's that? Trump?
Yeah.
Boom. We want to hear from Boom.
Sorry.
No.
Okay. For nowadays, for the brand, right?
Brand.
Okay. I think they will to promote from in the online, such as all the like a online magazine to expose to the customer, to reach the customer in the social network. I think that's I understand your question.
Yeah, that's a perfect description, right? Yeah, exactly. You understood perfectly, right? So yeah, like most companies these days, as you mentioned, are promoting their companies through like social media, right? And of course, another way to promote your company is to, of course, just sell a good product and have like word of mouth, right? Like, like you said, you mentioned that you like makeup and style. And so some people are having free marketing because maybe bloggers, right? Like a blogger will say,
Yes.
oh, they'll review this product. They say, oh, I really love this product. It's so amazing. Buy it, right? So like that's like free advertisement to to many, like you mentioned, many people, right? And we don't have to print as much, paper. So thank you, Boom. Let's go to Trong, right? I do want to get to you. I do want you to answer this question. So, Trong, what brands do you buy the most, and how do you find out about your brands? As well as, does this kind of marketing help keep your business?
Yes. With the brand I buy most is Sony. It because I love technology. Yes, and on my routers from the technology routers, and now technology develop, and on the company, they have to many they develop in a marketing in online marketing by digital, like make a lot of video, or maybe Sony they have to the film company. That's help me. That I help this company promote their products. And now I see a lot of company they develop their name by, for example, making the film, making a video, or they open the YouTube channel with a lot of series and on people to watch on this, or maybe they promote on the television, yeah, or internet.
Yeah, no, for sure, right? So like short videos that promote your product, or even, for example, tutorials. Like sometimes companies have that the tutorial is like the how to, right? Like how to use
Yes.
something, right? Yeah, and that's definitely promotion as well. Great. Let's try to hear from everybody. Let's hear from Hugo. So Hugo, what brands do you buy the most, and how do you find out about your favorite brands? And does this help to keep your business?
Okay, well, the brands I buy most is maybe is newspaper, is different brands of newspaper, and I like to read different different kinds of newspaper, because here in Mexico we have a newspaper that its content or its reading or histories, where its stories talk about, well, some of them support the political situation here in Mexico, but other magazines and newspaper doesn't do that. So I like to read them different kind of newspaper in order to have a good criteria.
Okay, yeah, I totally get it, right? So the same with like news. I watch news channels, and I choose different news channels because of, like you said, the content that they give, right? Some people give real facts, and other people give kind of like sensationalized facts, right? So I definitely delve into different, publications, different news companies for those reasons as well. I get it. Let's hear from Hoa. So Hoa, same question, right? So, excuse me. What brands do you buy the most, and how do you find out about these brands, and how does it keep your business, or does it, keep your business?
Well, my favorite brand marketing is New York Times. I know about this. I know about this magazine through us by some uh, tutorial and my friend, and in I each month I have to spend the amount of cost uh, to reading and looking for information in this magazine. Yeah.
Okay, and so this keeps you coming back to the New York Times.
Yes, I think it's uh, when I can uh, read information in this magazine. I I know a variety of knowledge about my major, which need to improve my knowledge and qualification in uh, to um, to develop my career in the future.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Hoa. And let's hear from Yasmin, and then we'll hear from Boom, and then we'll complete our class, okay? So, Yasmin, tell us the same question. What about you?
Product brands too?
Yeah, so a brand is like a company that's, how do I describe a brand? So a brand is, for example, like the company, the product that a company sells, right? Like Nike is a shoe brand, right? Like the New York Times is a magazine brand, right? How do you promote this product for your company?
Yes. Well, I love one brand, electronic brand that I don't have any product, but I would like. is a cell phone, Xiaomi.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it.
Well, they developed your brand.
Your brand or their brand? Like my brand?
Their brand. Oh. So sorry. Their brand. In online website, and developed too quickly. In 2 years, more or less, was too quickly. So, and I find in online, because they don't make advertisements. Yes, advertisements in journal or magazines. Is all online.
Okay.
And it helped their business, because they increased in 2 years, more or less.
I see. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like a word of mouth kind of thing, huh? Like people spread the word versus them spreading the word. Okay, wonderful. And so I think you use the word they made it too quickly, and so I think you meant to say, for example, so quickly. So like when the main difference between so and too is so means kind of like really strong, like very much, but too means like it's kind of negative. It means like more than enough, right? Like so, for example, if you do it too quickly, it means that the business did not have a good outcome. It did not develop. But if you do something so quickly, it means like very, like, I'm so surprised, right? I'm very surprised. They developed their company so quickly within 2 years. It's very impressive. Does that make sense?
Cool. I didn't know.
Yeah. When you have to learn about your language, you definitely find out like small meanings of even simple phrases, right? So you're the last. Yeah, of course, no problem. You're the last chick, right? So tell us, same question, right? What products do you buy? What brands do you buy? How do you find out about these brands, and does it keep your business? Boom.
Yeah, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
The magazine, right?
No, it can be any product, right? So Yasmin and Tron mentioned technology, so it can be anything.
I buy the most is just gown, the clothes.
Okay.
The big.
Okay, transport.
So
how do you find out about that product? How do you find out about those brands?
I find out because they have their own style to make woman from working like a working woman for professional and variety of the fashion.
Okay.
That's
And so do you find out about this product on Twitter? Do you find out about it on the TV, in magazines? How do you see this
magazine.
product?
Yes, I find out from the magazine.
Okay.
Before I
Okay. And so does this help to keep your business, to discover new fashion from this company?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Yeah. Most of the products that I see are on like commercials, right? Like I see like, I like food. So I find out about different foods and products from the television. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming to my class. You guys are really great. Before we go, does anyone have any questions?
No, thank you.
No, I don't know.
No, thank you.
All right. Does anyone else have anything else to add to our conversation? Meaning anything more to say?
Yes, I would like to say Xiaomi develop in social media.
What do you mean?
The development in a social media, increase your brand in a social media.
To show me or to tell me? I'm sorry.
It means say develop in Facebook or some Twitter in social media.
Sorry, I don't
So
understand.
I don't understand your question. Sorry, Yasmin.
No, it's information. Sorry. I forget this in my answer, and now I would I am but in conversation.
Okay.
Only.
Okay, good. I get it. All right, guys. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye.
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 See you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.